Welcome back to FIFA
Oh,
19.
the tension is rising.
Ooh.
The suspense.
Kim was nearly thrown off the USA team after talking to Alex's agent against team policy.
Hopefully she doesn't do it again so that she doesn't get kicked off.
After their latest match, the Canadian who confronted Kim earlier did so again, believing that being overly hostile towards the enemy would win the tournament.
Just kiss already, okay? Like, sure. Has anyone ever come on to you with that act of acting all hostile and thinking that that's adorable?
No.
Like, I will never understand bouts of media who think that, this is how love starts, by...
No, don't you see? She's playing hard to get.
It's like the anime thing where they like, what's it called? Kabidon?
It's not like I
Kabedon,
like
yes,
you.
so
I
the hand slam. It's
Yeah.
it's romantic because you're intimidating me.
All it's gonna do is just make me kick you.
Well, to be fair, Shiroi, if there's one thing that I adore that spiral from this is the actual images that showcase the person in question countering the Kabedon in some way.
Oh.
What the fuck? Okay, I think is
that
this still Mega Man?
Yeah, is that Mega Man X8?
No, X8's different.
Okay, so
I think it
let's-
might be. I think it's an earlier X game. I can't remember for sure.
It
Probably
sound-
5.
It sounds like something that came from at least the PlayStation era, though.
Yeah, it's X4 or X5. One of those two. I know X6.
Almost an air of, well, we
Yeah.
expected this when the
X6
goal was
is up.
celebrated. Nothing too.
I know the one for X6.
They know
That's
they're better
not
side and they
X6.
expect to win.
Okay.
There's a certain swagger to their
Good
play.
that you're familiar enough with
And in
X6.
self-belief, they know they're better. And they're
Well, it's a
showing
good
it.
job I'm not the one playing that one.
Who said you aren't?
Well, you said you'd do X6. I said I'd do
Well,
X7
no.
and X8.
Wait, when did I say I would do X6? I mean, okay.
I'm not doing X6.
Honestly, Dwibs, better
We'll decide this off screen, guys. Maybe we'll have Deji do it for us. Who knows?
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Okay, look, dude. Better X6 than X7, okay?
I think I'm doing X7.
Because you for some reason like to torment yourself with the absolute worst.
I'm doing X8 as well.
Yeah, and X8 does it. Wait! But that's a good game.
Exactly.
Isn't it? Intercepting. The break is definitely on.
That's the thing, Joe. But I've already got the short end of the stick from Shiro for Spyro. I'm not letting you do the same for Mega.
You do know you've also got the short end of the stick with Crash, given how you've got Raffle Cortex to do.
It's because you wouldn't let me do Twin Sonic.
That is because, Dwibs, you unfortunately are using British tech for that, and to Insanity you would have that god-awful 50 frames per second.
I'm using British tech for Rapid Cortex as well.
Again, there's so many...
Well, okay, I know. Okay, I noticed just now when a goal is scored, the audience, the way the audience rises up from the seats is weird.
Like they're possessed.
They
Kinda.
rehearse a lot. But hey guys, Real Madrid's next La Liga game should be exciting. It's the El Clasico against Barcelona.
Hooray!
AKA the one time, that fixture, where one time I decided to check the match out for myself, and it was the worst football match I've ever seen.
How so?
There was nothing but diving and fake crying and baby attitude from all the players, really. It was like watching toddlers play football. It was embarrassing.
All right, next.
Yeah, next. Yeah, let's not talk about a crap football match. Let's talk about something that's not crap.
But it's still football related.
Yeah, still football related. I wonder if we could do the golf at some point.
Well, remember, Dwibs, like we noticed, the NFL games seem to have gotten a story mode of some kind. Anyway.
Superstars don't get days off.
Oh my
I
God!
expect you to bleed for your talent, or else
And then with that job, it will not be enough. It will never be enough.
you rip and tear until it's done. Okay, maybe.
Alex,
fire
when
her?
are you gonna say that it's enough?
Got something on your shirt.
What?
Your dignity.
Too easy.
Can't believe you're leaving already.
Got a World Cup to prepare for.
Yeah, seriously, why did they have her story go so far ahead? Because, yeah, technically, this is all taking place
Give your sister a
during
proper
Chapter 2 for Kim.
We could even hang out for a bit. We'll grab some lunch, see some sights.
So we got a choice here, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with whatever. I don't know what the choice is, but I'm gonna go with fuck the manager.
So, are we going to choose the
Family.
press or family?
It's about
Family.
Oh, fake out.
Yes, me.
What?
Gonna have to cancel today.
What do you mean? Cancel today? Which part of it?
All of it.
I cannot cancel all of it. What could possibly have come?
Something more important came
Family.
up.
What is more important than this, Alex?
And of course, the iconic
He just
hanging
hangs
up in
on
the
there.
middle of it.
Good, no, good for him though. She's a bitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, what's
Yeah,
stopping?
yeah.
Actually,
Honestly, why
Yeah.
not just fire her? Like,
I
okay,
just
here's
think
what I
it's
don't get.
important not to
Just
do
fire
it.
her. I mean, Alex clearly doesn't really care for all this publicity stuff at this point anyway, so...
Well, I mean, that's the thing. To be, yes, she's incredibly pushy, and yes, she acts like a bitch when it comes to, you know, how she treats Alex. At the same time, she's not as bad as Michael.
Not an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, okay, look, Dwibs.
You always say that.
Well, yeah,
He's
there is a
right,
good reason
though.
for this. Dwibs.
Like,
Like, just because, okay, it's not, it's still ruining my life, but it's not as bad like that. To be fair, okay, this is the thing, Dwibs. What really I don't understand is why Alex is so passive towards all of this. Remember, you mentioned Michael, that's a good example. Alex had arrived at the point very early on in the second game where he could not take any more Michael sheets, you know,
So we
and you had the
fired
option
him.
to fire
I mean,
him.
that was a choice that the player could take.
oh,
That's
the
what I
thing,
mean.
though,
That's
shouldn't
in
they
terms of writing. At this, Alex had to take not just this from the manager, but also his personal manager, but also the actual team manager, basically bullying him to death. Basically,
Not only that, Dwibs, but couldn't that have been treated as like a key decision from the previous game, seeing as how this game is supposed to carry over your choices from the previous game? Like, why not have that and show Alex at the
what
very
is
least?
this?
It's the pretty much the main theme for Knuckles Chaotix.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, seriously though, I mean, go just treat that like a key decision from the previous game and have Alex be much more assertive against Beatrice here, because...
You think it would be more important to do this in the finale, you know?
Again,
Well, I mean, well, that's the thing though, the finale. Again, you know, that's the interesting thing about the finale, actually, but I'll get to that when it comes up.
Oh dear.
No, Joe. In case one of you guys are thinking this scenario in your heads, no. The finale does not involve either a member of Alex or Danny's family getting kidnapped and forcing them to throw the match to the other player.
I
Well,
actually
like
was
I said,
not
I was still
That
considering
hoping-
wasn't where
I
I
was-
was.
I was still hoping for an alien invasion.
So I'm pretty sure that was an episode of Dream.
So that's it. Would you have rather gone Mars Attacks?
Hell, I forgot if I already told you, Jova, but considering I actually really liked that movie, I would have been fine.
Oh, trust me. I understand. Like, Mars Attacks has a cult following these days, and
Well,
Well, I
not
didn't
these
get-
days, Jova. Even when it came out, the movie in general was better received all across Europe rather than America.
So we're starting our semi-final crusade now against Manchester City,
well, that's
one of the most recent big English clubs.
What is this?
A track from Pandemonium.
And so the
Cool.
lights are shining.
You know, Pandemonium sounds like it wouldn't be out of place in a Crash Bandicoot soundtrack with those bits.
And we've got a
But
belter
anyway, Tio, that's the thing though, Tio Zacko. It seems like nowadays, even over in America, Mars Attacks has garnered more of a cult following. But
Yeah, because there's been worse Tim Burton movies to come out after that.
Not only that, please remember, when it came out, it was pretty much a parody of Independence Day. So, as the the dislike of that movie grew over the years, so probably is the appreciation for a parody of it.
Okay,
Funny, I've heard people were being more warm towards Independence Day recently.
Okay, here's the thing with Mars Attacks here. For when it came out, I can get why people really didn't like it, because structurally, it's a mess. And yes, parody and whatnot, but it really feels like, oh, so you just got all these famous actors here just to have them die, some in rather anticlimactic fashions here and there, or some that are just like, wait, what? And then, of course, there's the plot twist on how the aliens are defeated, and, well, it doesn't really make much sense. And I get it, comedy, but it's like, well, without spoiling... Okay, actually, do you care about spoilers regarding that movie, Shiroi?
She's BRB.
Well, okay, in regards to it, though, I mean, maybe if, you know, the singing was bad, I get it, but it's not even bad singing.
But to be honest, Joker, in terms of movies that both take its stories a bit seriously while also playing it up as the comedy that it is, I'd rather, I'm alright sticking with Tropic Thunder.
Oh, well, okay, Tropic Thunder is a legit good movie, though.
That's what I meant.
Do you like Mars Attacks, Dwibs?
I haven't seen it.
Well, here we can see Derek from this better.
I mean,
but I'm going to follow the logic of people who only hear about a movie and judge it based off a review. I think it sucks.
I mean, okay, I'll just say this. Like, I may have my issues with that movie, but I won't deny that there are qualities here. It's just that, I guess for the time it came out, those qualities might have been appreciated at a later date. Like, it is weird how much of a movie's reception, well, any bout of entertainment's reception can change over time.
Yes, you can.
Granted, there are some that will stay hated, probably.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, there are a couple of Tim Burton films that I wouldn't say I hate, but I don't think are very good. There's that this Peregrine's Home film.
I have not seen that one yet.
It's every generic
school of talented or gifted children superpower flick.
Yeah, it's pretty much every single one of those.
Is it good?
Well, I just said I don't think it's very good. I mean, which is odd because I think I liked Big Eyes, and I think that's just one of the films.
Tim Burton. Okay, I'd say this. Tim Burton still.
And I think it helps that that film was made by the same writing duo that wrote Ed Wood.
Okay, let me put it like this. I feel like Tim Burton is like the Final Fantasy of movie directors here. Like, he's a guy who often likes to have each of his movies be as unique from each other as possible. Which, ironically, in a turn, sometimes makes it feel like some of his movies are samey because, well, you know the saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same? Well, Tim Burton is a guy who, like I said, likes to make things as wildly different from each one as possible. I guess sort of the issue with that is in a sense where you kind of eventually catch on to a pattern of it.
Here we go.
Hey, Kev. All right, mate. I haven't seen you since that FIFA Say No to
Oh,
racism
that
gala.
happened,
How you
yeah. Pretty good. Working hard these days.
Please don't talk to me. I'm getting thrashed by your team.
I do.
Oh, but don't you see, Alex is all
Well, you know what they
nice.
say? No rest for the wicked.
Yeah, no rest for the
Especially
wicked.
when
So
you're all over the media like you
we're
are.
getting a lot of rest.
Don't know where you find the time, man.
Bro, I don't. It's mad.
I bet.
Is he jealous?
See you back out then.
Yeah,
Don't point at me.
finish strong, but not too strong.
Bit late for that, Mr. De Bruyne.
No promises, yeah?
Don't finish too strong when you're losing 6-0.
Also, are they like allowed to talk to each other since they're on different teams? Like, what is
Yes.
that not against the ever so strict rules?
As long as you're not giving out team secrets or anything.
Though I'd be amazed if the media didn't try to make drama off of that.
Yeah, I mean, Alex talking to Kevin De Bruyne just then. Could you imagine if this game, near the end, puts on another plot point. Alex Hunter gives away team secrets to opposition.
And then he gets fired
Even
from
though that's
Real
not
Madrid.
what happened.
Hey, remember in the second game, he so much as wore a Real Madrid shirt, and that got people all fired up and bothered.
And he's wearing one now.
Well, now, yeah, but remember, in the previous game, that was before he was in Real Madrid.
Yeah, well, that's the media for you. They take things completely out of context, or even if there is a bit of context, just completely inflate it to still be something that it is.
Don't always lunge, damn it.
And then there are reporters like Piers Morgan.
There's my new running gag. Get past the results screen. So
What
Theo
about
can't
that
read.
Fox News?
Former reporters.
What about that Fox News guy, Joe, Tucker something?
Tucker Carlson, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's worse than Piers Morgan. Believe it or not.
I'd say they're cut from the same cloth, honestly. They're both terrible.
Alright, what's
That
next?
session with the training day. Why not?
Sure.
I'll get us prepared for the next part much quicker.
Open training. Focus and discipline. Let's go.
Ah.
Is this Sonic?
It's a Team Sonic Racing.
Yes.
Okay.
Love
I don't know which one.
So it's a remix from Hyper Potions?
Maybe from Hyper Potions or the composer.
No, this
from
doesn't
Sonic
sound like
Mania.
Hyper Potions.
A lot of the tracks in the game story were done with collaborations with Crush 40 and the composer Sonic Mania, Hyper Potions, like all around stuff here and there.
Okay.
Alright, so like Team Sonic Racing, we will end right as it was about to get started. So join us for
See
the
you
next
later. Spicy. See ya.
Very,
See ya.
very hot take. See ya.